Today we're going to be sewing out the In the Hoop fall hair bow Felties. It's one of our new products, and what we're going to be doing is I started by, since this is an In the Hoop project, I've hooped some Ultra Sulky stabilizer. See, it's like this film stuff, and you just want to hoop it just like this and stick it in your hoop. And we'll stick it all the way in, push that down, and we're going to start sewing the die line here. And I'm sewing on a Brother 6000 Innovus D, or Innovus 6000D. It's the Quattro machine. Love this machine. So I'm just going to go ahead and start stitching that out. And these are the die lines. Okay, now that I've stitched out the die lines, I know where to place the felt so that I can put this properly. So what I'm going to do to hold this down, because it's not going to get tacked down right away, so now I'm going to use some of this temporary spray adhesive, and I'm going to spray it on the hoop here. So here we go. And I like to just spray it, you know, don't go crazy with it, just spray it where it needs to stick. So then I'm just going to cover that up like so, and I want to continue to do that for the rest of the hooping here. Okay, so now I've glued everything down, and you can see the size of the pieces. Go ahead and cut 2 of everything, because later on you're going to put a similar piece on the reverse side underneath the hoop, you know, under here, and you're going to be gluing that. But so just go ahead and cut 2 pieces for each size that you have here. And now the next thing that's going to stitch is the eyes on the turkey and the crow, which are going to be up here. So I'm going to stitch those now. Okay, now that we have the embroidery work done, so first the die line stitched, and then we put the fabric on with some glue to hold it in place. Next, the white of the eyes on both the turkey and the crow sew, and then the beaks, and then the little red turkey thingy, and then the black, which is the black on the eyes and the black on the crow's nose. And now we are going to stitch out the outline of the acorn. And then I'm going to also go ahead and stitch the die line for the top part of the acorn. And now I have a contrast fabric, and I'm going to put that in there and stitch that down. So this is the top of the acorn. Okay, now I'm going to stop the machine, pull the hoop out, and I'm going to actually trim around this, because the next step is important, and I want this to be out of the way so that we get a 3D look here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so that has stitched. So what I did was I went ahead and flipped the hoop over so we can see the reverse side here, and we want to cover up this embroidery work. So to do that, that's why we stopped the machine after that last step, and we're going to go ahead and glue some back pieces on. This provides some stability for your hair felties so they're not floppy, and makes it a nice finished product in case you want to do something other than hair felties, actually. So just like that. And I use temporary glue to kind of hold that in place because we are going to be flipping it. So it's going to look like that. And then we're just going to turn it over and put it back in the hoop. And now the next set of stitches are going to secure everything. And even though there's color changes, I'm going to go ahead and leave it on white because it provides a contrast and I like the look of it. So I'm going to do that next. Okay, I just wanted to stop it right here and show you that before I glued the back of the pieces on, I had trimmed away this brown here so that whenever the white came through just now and stitched down the acorn, it went around the outer. It did not go through here. And if I had not trimmed it, then we would have some excess and it would have been hideous. So I'm going to continue sewing out this white outline. And we're going to do the leaf next, and it's going to be the outline on the leaf. Okay, so now we have finished it up. As you can see, I just used white stitching on everything. The next step I'm going to do is remove the hoop, and I'm going to use regular sewing scissors, and I'm just going to go around and trim all around. I'm going to go ahead and show you the back side just like this. Okay, as you can see, it's a lot neater kind of looking than had the eyes and the beaks shown on the back, and it's going to be more sturdy. So now I'm just going to trim everything with scissors. Okay, so I have trimmed them out using scissors, and I just cut around it, just ignored this, pretended it wasn't there, focused on cutting it out from this, and here's the end result, just cute as a button. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some really simple hair bows, and I'm going to hot glue these onto them, and then I'm going to have a set of fall hair felties for my little girl. So I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. I hope it was easy to follow, and if you have any questions, just shoot me an email or post it in the comments. Thanks so much.